I'm making this video today to show you the difficulties I have been experiencing with the Samsung ATIV 9 laptop, particularly around the color yellow. And there are three circumstances I'm going to show you, and the third being the most terrible, so please feel free to skip to a minute and a half later to jump straight to that. Because for now, I'm just going to explain the history of my case, which actually I think is quite relevant. So the laptop that you see in front of me right now is actually brand new. However, it is definitely worth noting that this is my second Samsung ATIV 9 laptop. The first one has been in possession of Samsung UK, as I live in London, since October 23rd this year. And after about 3 weeks of back and forth with the Samsung repair company, Samsung came back to me and said they would offer me a refund because they said there was something inherently wrong with that one particular laptop. Well, it's now the end of December and I still haven't received my refund. So it's come to a desperate point where 1, I need a laptop to be able to work, 2, I couldn't wait for a refund anymore, and 3, very importantly, off the back that Samsung said there was something wrong with that one particular laptop, I decided to purchase the same model again because at the end of the day, I really do love the way it functions. So imagine my surprise when setting it up yesterday. I thought that this yellow problem persists. I decided to forego Samsung UK because I'm really sorry to say they have been very difficult, careless and inaccessible, and I contacted Samsung US directly. They sent me advice this morning regarding updating all my software and drivers, which I did, but I'm sad to say it didn't work, and it's led me to making this video where I will share 3 scenarios of this very exasperating problem. So firstly, I would just like to point out that my phone screen actually depicts everything much brighter. So take it with a grain of salt. Everything you see here, just throw in a splash of muddy green and brown, but you will actually see the problem is actually quite obvious in a short moment. So I pulled up a search of Bart Simpson, as he owns the color yellow and everyone is familiar with him. And the yellow you see here is definitely like muddy. It's definitely a mustard yellow. And on the top left of my computer screen, I am just going to confirm that the color is on full brightness, as you can see. But the second scenario is, watch what happens. It's a very odd observation. When I drop the brightness by 1 notch, and that is a very clear yellow. That's how we know Bart Simpson. So let's just go to comparisons again. So that's full brightness, muddy yellow, 1 notch less, and that's actually a good yellow. Now, as I was saying, my phone actually shows things a lot brighter, so this is not a realistic solution. It's actually quite uncomfortable to use the laptop at this dimmer setting. But here's a scenario that is quite extreme, the third one. Unfortunately, this is what makes this mobile laptop rendered useless. When I unplug the charger, look what happens. See that? So what we have here is a completely different shade, and yellow becomes a slimy brown green. So as I mentioned earlier, I've updated all the drivers this morning, but you probably are thinking right now that I need to adjust the power settings. Well, I've been trying to do that, and I just cannot seem to crack it. And I have a feeling of dread that there's just something wrong with the way these models are being manufactured. Remember, Samsung could not fix my first ATIV 9 laptop. So this video is really a plea to Samsung to please help me and give me the right advice, as this laptop, I don't know if it's fixable, and I would like to obviously keep the option to return it at a comfortable stage, which is right now, as I purchased it through Amazon, which have a guarantee. So if anyone is watching this as well, which has a solution through the power settings, I would really, really be so grateful if you could let me know on that point as well, and I will hopefully await anyone's responses regarding this. Let me know if you come across this problem. Thank you so much for watching.